and welcome to the Soccer7 series from Singapore as we take a look at the highlights from a unique tournament of faster football.
Oh, that is spectacular!
This seven-a-side competition saw some of the biggest names in the beautiful game go head-to-head. With World Cup stars, Premier League winners and national football heroes all on hand to provide plenty of goals.
Juninho, what a goal!
A superb strike from distance.
Not to mention entertainment.
Super technique.
Oh, what a finish!
Drama right at the end.
Before the games got underway, the 36 club captains assembled in Singapore's stunning Merlion Park for a first look at the competition. The weekend's action would see Masters, women's and men's teams all go head-to-head in a total of 93 blistering games across 3 days of competition to crown our Soccer7 series champions. The Jalan Besar Stadium played host to the tournament, with teams fielding 7 players per team in games lasting 7 minutes a half, guaranteeing fast and furious football. There would be no offside rule in place, and in the knockout stages, games would enter a unique sudden death playoff, with player numbers reduced on the pitch to 4v4, then 3v3, and so on, with the golden goal rule in place. All this would combine to make the Soccer7 series a tournament like we've never seen before.
What I'm looking forward to is the football, experiencing it right here, Singapore. There's things like no offsides, so it brings a different style. It's going to be faster, it's going to be quicker, you're probably going to see more goals. Great for me because I'm a goal scorer, so I'm going to love that. I'm sure it's going to be exciting.
I'm expecting some tiki-taka, some fast play, some quick passes and combinations. It is also my first time playing such intense football, so I'm really excited to see how that's like.
It's a different format, we've not got 11 players. The lads have been training and we know it's not going to be easy with the heat and the conditions and the pitch, but we'll be ready. We're ready to go. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited about the tournament, the Soccer7s, which is always good for the lads, and it's a masters for all my boys to get together and show their stuff. It's a good competition and hopefully we can go on and win it.
With the stage set in Singapore, it was time for our teams to face off on the field. First up would be the group stages, with the top 2 teams going on to compete for top honours in the cup competitions, while the remaining sides would advance to the plate or shield knockout phases. We kick off with the Masters tournament, featuring 10 teams packed full of global legends, split into 2 groups. The Leicester City Masters featured some of the side's 2016 Premier League winners like Wes Morgan and Robert Huth, and were clearly one of the teams to beat.
Huge save from Ronnie Smollett, but he couldn't keep out the rebound.
They defeated local sides Cosmo Masters and Real Singapura FC before dispatching Indonesian team Persib Masters 3-1 to top Group A and book a place in the Masters Cup quarter-finals. After their loss to Leicester, Cosmo Masters bounced back in style.
What a goal that is!
The goals raining down in a 5-0 win against Real Singapura.
4 minutes played, a hat-trick already. Michael Sharples, you can take a bow.
Sharples ended the day as top scorer in the Masters competition, with Cosmo also booking a place in the quarter-finals. In Group B, Borussia Dortmund were the headline act with a perfect record of 4 wins from 4, as players like former Croatia international Mladen Petric showed their class on the field.
Side-footed, past the keeper, and it's job done.
The Schwarz-Gelben didn't concede a single goal on their way to topping their group and booking a place in the quarter-finals of the Cup. While they may have lost to the German Giants, it wasn't all bad news for the Forest Reds, who defeated East London All-Stars in one of the standout matches of the group stages. Robert Earnshaw even treated the fans to his trademark celebration on Forest's way through to the next round. One of the goals of the group stages came courtesy of Dan Bennett, whose long-range effort helped Singapore FC to a 3rd place finish and a place in the plate competition, along with Corinthians, East London All-Stars and Persib. On to the women's competition with another 10 teams split into two formidable groups, and Shanghai Shenhua were the team to beat as they kicked off the Group A matches with a 4-1 win over Corinthians Femenino.
You picks up another one. Number 8 has got a hat-trick.
They then went on to beat Albirex Niigata FC 4-0 in the very next game.
It's a lovely turn from Fu Yi. 4th goal for Shanghai Shenhua. 4 goals in each of their matches now.
QPR women's opening match win against local side Galang International was enough to see them proceed to the semi-finals of the Women's Cup alongside Shanghai.
Looks for one from range. It's Leach with her 2nd of this fixture.
In Group B, more success for QPR with their 2nd team, QPR Hoops, opening their campaign with a 5-0 win over Singaporean side Still Arian.
It's another goal for the Hoops.
But after wins over #United and Selangor FC, the Hoops look to be heading for defeat against Eastern Thunder Women, only for Libby Doyle to pull off some magic and cement their place at the top of Group B.
Drama right at the end.
Hoops' unassailable lead meant it was a 3-way shootout for the other Group B semi-final spot.
This should be it, and it is!
And it was #United who came out on top with that goal against Eastern Thunder, sealing the deal. Making it through to the plate competition the next day would be best of the rest: Corinthians, Albirex Niigata and Eastern Thunder Women.
What's Salah to save on the rebound? Oh, Selangor FC survived!
An incredible penalty save by Selangor FC keeper Eza Ashikin also secured the Malaysian team's spot in the knockout stages. The men's Open tournament would be contested by 16 teams split into 4 groups, with the top 2 progressing to the cup competition, and there were goals aplenty to keep fans entertained.
Powerful strike into the back of the net.
Like their female counterparts, Shanghai Shenhua set the benchmark, winning all of their group games without conceding a goal to top Group D.
They were really testing the goalkeeper and they got the reward in the end.
Progressing to the cup stages from Group B was Brazilian powerhouse Corinthians, setting the tone early on with typical flair on the pitch.
Super technique, delightful.
Having only formed in 2016, online sensations #United made a statement of intent with 3-0 wins over Albirex Niigata and SHB FC. They would be joined in the cup knockout stages by Vasco de Gama, who put 5 goals past Albirex Niigata, with the nephew of footballing legend Deco getting on the score sheet in the process.
Stinging the palms of the keeper, and then Yam was there just to touch it home.
In an all-Asian showdown, Selangor FC fans had plenty to be happy about. The Malaysian team beat Setagaya United 5-0 on their way to topping Group A.
A great shift from Selangor FC, back-to-back wins.
While behind them, English side QPR also progressed to the cup competition, courtesy of wins against Setagaya and Galang International.
No mistake this time, excellent finish.
Fellow English team Coventry City finished 2nd in Group C to secure a place in the knockout stages, with wins over Ratchaburi and Singapore FC. But finishing top of their group was Taichung Rock from Chinese Taipei.
Yun Sheng, what a tournament he's having. His 3rd goal of the competition.
The midfield sensation ended up top scorer in the men's group stages. Plenty of goals still to come from the Soccer7 series here in Singapore, with the knockout stages to come after the break. Welcome back to the Soccer7 series from Singapore, where after the all-action group games, it's time for the knockout stages. The first of the men's quarter-finals featured 2 standout sides from the group stages, with #United taking on Queen's Park Rangers in a thriller at the Jalan Besar Stadium, with the players clearly relishing the challenge.
Nathan, take me through the day's action. Are you excited? Well, looking forward to what's happening?
Yeah, no, we're excited. Early morning, different kind of gamings, but we're very excited for this, man, and we're good to be here, man.
Top of the table, though. A lot of things, a lot of excitement as well. Do you guys want to go all the way and win it?
Yeah, listen, we don't come here for no reason, man. Yeah, it's a nice place and it's nice and sunshine, but we want to come here and win.
Here we go then. It is QPR going from left to right on your screen to get us underway. Coming up against #United FC. Early attack for QPR with the cutback. First shot, first goal of this quarterfinal. What a start for the youngsters from Queen's Park Rangers. An excellent finish, plenty of pace to get forward, and then the cutback here. Picking out the player, top of the box. He won't be too happy with that, Eddie.
No, it's a great strike though. Well worked, the cutback, working wonders for the young QPR side.
So let's see if can find a way back into this one. Plenty of time to go. They've got talent out there to get themselves back into this. Don't have to be as aggressive in their pressing high up the pitch. They can sit back a little bit more and wait for chances on the break. There is Hughes. That's taken a nasty bounce.
An unorthodox finishing technique there from Toby with almost a shoulder flick, and it almost paid off.
QPR given away. Don't want to do this too much though. Let's ring. And to Carvalho. Gets it back. Carvalho with the effort.
Oh, my
brilliant
word.
strike. What a goal. That's a great equalizer from #United.
The defences have been breached for the first time in this tournament, and both strikes worthy of doing so. That one might be the goal of the tournament, or certainly in the conversation. Pedro Carvalho, though, whips that one in. Sensational.
What a start of the Men's Cup quarterfinals. It's end-to-end stuff, really. Here come QPR down the other end, tugging a jersey.
Wow.
No problems. What a brilliant goal again.
Is that three shots, three goals?
Yeah, it's something like that.
He's hashtagged it to the camera as well. I mean, we see it a lot. Obviously, the QPR side, we've spoken to these boys as well in the hotel. We share a hotel with them, and they know who we are. And unfortunately, making us pay at the moment.
So big second half in this quarterfinal in the Men's Cup competition. That's Toby, goes inside, the humble, there's the equalizer straight away. #United Carvalho finding the goal again.
And yet again, the action kicks off, more goals. It's what we love to see, it's why we love the format. This game is far from over, that's for sure. He could
there
make
he
it
is.
three
Could be even a bigger deal here if he scores. No, great save from Taylor.
It would have been perfect timing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Talking of the devil, but unfortunately the goalkeeper makes a really good save, gets down well and palms it.
Here's Putman, so energetic, down the right. That might have been headed wide.
I think it was going just wide, but Ringo wasn't sure, and I tell you what, he's dealt with it superbly. This could be dangerous though with Toby's strength and pace up top. If the ref plays an advantage, which he has done, that's almost perfect for #.
That's
good chance here for PK
Toby.
Humble.
Here's Humble in the area. Back to Toby. This should be an... Oh, how's he missed that? Wow. That's the kind of thing that's going to go viral for the wrong reason. Taylor launches it long. I don't see that happening all too often in the sevens. It's all about the short passing game. Here's Carvalho.
Yeah, there could be a chance here, though. Could be a chance.
Humble. Ball with the effort. That has come off Wilkie.
That looked like it might have been troubling the goalkeeper. He even dove for it as well, so it tells you a lot about that.
So here we go then. We will very quickly be coming back out for a 4v4 for 4 minutes. At full time, it's #United 2, QPR 2.
Tired legs perhaps beginning to show as we head into what could be a very interesting 4v4. Christie with a lot of space here.
Oh, give it away. There's Leahy's got the legs to go. Humble knocks the referee over. Leahy's gone from a long way out. That should be in. That should be enough for QPR. And it is. Well, they held strong defensively. And they transitioned quickly there. The legs of Leahy doing the damage. And the captain comes up with a huge goal for QPR. They go through. Yeah. Final score, QPR 3, #United 2.
After that 5-goal thriller, the second quarter-final match was a much cagier affair between Malaysian side Selangor FC and Brazil's Vasco da Gama.
Was Carlau in goal for Vasco, keeping that one out.
Despite dominating possession, Selangor were unable to find a way past the Brazilian keeper. With the score 0-0 at full time, the game entered a sudden death playoff, with teams reduced to 4 players aside and the golden goal rule in place to decide the game.
Vasco, first effort is in. Oh wow! They've taken this to extra time and they've won it on the golden goal.
Fellow Brazilian side Corinthians faced Taichung Rock in the third quarter-final, with the Asian team coming close in the first half.
How?
But Corinthians were first on the scoresheet with an unstoppable shot from their number 7.
Juninho, what a goal! They worked the opening brilliantly, and Juninho fires that one in for the opening goal of this quarter-final.
And with just seconds remaining, Corinthians caught Taichung Rock on the break, confirming themselves as the second Brazilian side through to the semi-finals.
Full-time score, Corinthians 2, Taichung Rock 0.
In the last quarter-final, undefeated Shanghai Shenhua faced Coventry City, with the Chinese team unable to convert 2 chances in the first half.
Pang Kai-yen.
Wow.
They need to finish that off. What a chance. Big chance here.
The last seconds of the half.
Here we go, number 35 for Shanghai Shenhua, and it's another chance wasted.
In the second half, Riley Siddell forced a fine save from the Shanghai keeper.
That's a great save. There's a goalkeeper doing his job, Liu Haran.
Before the Sky Blues slotted home just minutes later.
Platanwi again, scuffs his effort, but it's fallen kindly for Tolu Waloju. Big number 9, getting the goal for Coventry.
In the dying moments, another chance squandered by Shanghai would mean that Coventry became the final team through to the semi-finals.
Oh, it's another effort that they blazed over. And that is it. Finishes here, Coventry City 1, Shanghai Shenhua 0.
After the break, it's semi-final time here in Singapore at the Soccer7 Series. Don't go away. Welcome back to Singapore, where the Soccer7 Series has been providing fans with plenty of entertainment. The competition may be fierce, but there's always time to show off your skills. What better way to kick off the semi-final highlights than with an all-English showdown between Premier League legends as Leicester City Masters took on Forest Reds. It was the Reds with the first chance, but Leicester striker Martin Waghorn got back to block the shot. Less than 2 minutes later, Waghorn was stretching his legs at the other end of the field to set up his teammates.
Waghorn breaks free, driving forward, takes a look up. Hasn't got a huge amount of support, but there it is. Great save, the follow-up. And Leicester City lead.
In the second half, Waghorn started off another attack on the Reds as Leicester found themselves with an overlap.
Drive forward now, great strike. Lovely finish into the bottom corner. Well, he's been quite quiet this tournament, David Nugent, but on the ball, made no mistake to give Leicester City their second.
And with less than 3 minutes left on the clock, Forest Reds pushed for the comeback.
Here's Ward. Will he go for goal himself? He does, it's off the post.
But it wasn't to be, as Leicester City Masters progressed to the final.
A convincing 2-0 win over their Premier League rivals, Forest Reds.
The second Masters semi-final saw Borussia Dortmund take on home side Cosmo Masters, with the game going to a 4v4 sudden death showdown after finishing goalless at full time.
When we have it, Zato becomes our 4th outfield player and we create the overload. We do not take risks in this game.
The dynamic in sudden death really changes the game, and with striker Jan Koller donning the goalkeeper gloves, Borussia closed in on goal.
Surely this time. And he can't find the back of the net.
After Borussia's attempt, Cosmo Masters came close.
Back to Sharples. Will he take it on? Oh, just over.
And with the 4 minutes played in the first phase of sudden death, the teams were reduced to 3 players aside for 3 minutes of playing time, with midfielder Gross Kreutz taking over in goal.
Good chance for Cosmo Masters to seal it! And Samuel Taylor knocks out the Giants of Germany in the 3v3. Cosmo Masters win.
The first semi-final in the women's competition saw a clash between two of the standout teams of the tournament.
Big fixture coming up here. Shanghai Shenhua women against #United women. It should be a fascinating contest between these two sides. Shanghai Shenhua, one of the favourites to go on and lift the title. Going with their two strongest attackers. Yu Jiahui played the pass through. Set up nice and calm. How composed was that from Shanghai Shenhua women? Chen Jiayi with the opening goal of this Women's Cup semi-final.
Yeah, it didn't take long, did it? You could just see that if the tackle wasn't inch perfect, that the space would open up for a very composed finish. Cuts inside onto the left foot, finishes beyond the goalkeeper. Very well taken. And we know all the qualities that they possess going forward. Yeah, let's see if their defence stands up to the task, because # will get chances.
Far side of the pitch for you, watching on, and number 8 picks it up, always looking to cut inside.
Oh my word.
Oh, that is brilliant from Macy Nichols. What a strike!
Take a bow, Macy Nichols. I'll tell you what, she's certainly living up to the hype this tournament. That there might just be a pick for goal of the tournament. Cuts inside and hits it. Emphatic finish off the crossbar and in from Macy Nichols. Tell you what, that's not bad for an equaliser.
Great start to this matchup here. Here comes Shanghai Shenhua women, Asian University champions 2024. That's the power, the pace of Yu Jiahui, glides into the box. This should be another one. Great save. Fu Yi is denied by Horwood.
Great stop. You felt for sure that the forward was going to make the shot. Instead, really unselfish and quite genius play there to cut it back instead.
What we're seeing here is the sort of football that you love. You talk about faster football, which is what this tournament's all about. This is the kind of game you're referring to. Chen Jiayi into Yu Jiahui. Angle against her. Attack still alive. That's been put away by Chen Jiayi again. The second goal for her.
The fitness of the Chinese team here paying dividends. 4v2 in transition, 4v3 even. Managed to miss the target. I thought # got away with one, but kept alive.
Here's Cheng on a hat-trick. Chen Jiayi. A save initially from Walton and get some help to put it out. Starting to see those gaps opening up now.
Clock running down. Not what # will want to see. But certainly for me, the player of the tournament is looking like it's Fu Yi wrapped up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Every time I've watched her play, she's impressed.
20 seconds. Got to move here. #.
Corner ball. Cross this one in, I reckon. Rather than the short corner, especially if Mulvaney's about to come on. Yeah, I was going to say.
No, they've changed their minds.
Yeah, it's too short. I think get the ball into the box, personally. Cross the ball in.
Has to go now. 2 seconds left. Yu Jiahui is there. The clearance. Shanghai Shenhua held on. It's a good win for the Chinese side. Shanghai Shenhua women 2, #United women 1.
Next up, an all-England game with QPR Hoops playing QPR women in the second semi-final, with the Hoops undefeated so far in the competition and piling the pressure on their sister team.
Very nicely done by Doyle, off the frame of the goal.
And just moments later, another break down the left wing resulted in Libby Doyle with another chance on goal.
Big chance now. A little bit behind her, I think. But that's in off the post. So a strong start leading to an early goal.
The one-way traffic continued in the first half as QPR women faltered.
A mistake there from Clark, and it's another one for the Hoops. Finished off by Stanley. Kendra Clark smashing into Stanley, and it fell for her. Guarded goal. Put that away pretty comfortably.
And it didn't end there, with Libby Doyle coming close again before the end of the first half.
Possession still with the Hoops. Another good shot, great save from Kendra Clark.
QPR women threatened the Hoops goal in the second half, with new signing Fran Ali looking bright.
Good effort. And a test for the goalkeeper. The first save she's had to make, Crosby.
But it was the Hoops continuing to pile on the pressure to the end.
This is Makowska. Shot's taken a deflection. I think she did well there, just to touch it onto the post. and it's the QPR Hoops who booked their place in the Cup final.
More semi-final action from QPR, but this time the men as they took on Corinthians, a team with massive pedigree on the world stage. And after a slow start, defender Kanoto came up with a moment of class for the Brazilians.
What a finish! Well, it looked like it was going in anyway. Beautiful delivery. And then Kaká there at the back post to ensure that it went in.
After converting the only chance of the first period, Corinthians found another opening in the second half.
Great save.
While with 2 minutes of the regulation 14 remaining, QPR came within a whisker of equalising.
Can they strike? So close. Just millimetres away. And that was the chance, wasn't it? They'll send a long ball forward. Time is out. And there is the whistle. And Corinthians are the first team through to the Men's Open final, defeating QPR by 1-0.
Hoping to make it an all-Brazilian final was Vasco da Gama, who faced English Championship side Coventry City in the second semi-final.
Started off by Batanwi there. And how have they not managed to turn that in? Well, the keeper leaping up, well off his line. Batanwi goes for goal. It's a great save. Well, they had bodies there to try and turn it in. Tolu Woloju just couldn't get his feet in the right position. They'll have another go here. He's on the ball now, sets it nicely. Oh, what a cheeky finish. That is so cool from Coventry City. Superb. Tolu Woloju setting it up, and well, we've spoken about Vasco da Gama playing with flair. Coventry City beat them at their own game there. Tolu Woloju's there. This is the captain, Jörn. Referee has to jump out of the way. Jörn on the ball again. Whoa, almost. They keep it in play just about. Very slight there. Looked like it might have just gone over the line and out of play. But quick reactions from Carlos Santos in the goal for Vasco da Gama. So just staying in play. And the goalkeeper coming well up. And a huge save from Oscar Varney. Now the keeper off his line. Can Coventry get back on and do something? They need to break quickly because there could be a huge chance here if they can get the ball on the ground. The keeper's been given an opportunity to get back, but here come Coventry, steaming forward. Can they find the second? The keeper spills it, no one can get back on it. Vasco da Gama clear. And out of play, and it's the coach who will throw the ball back in. Greg Sandiford was driving down there and just slightly misjudged it. 20 seconds on the clock, coming forward. There's the shot, there's the second! And Coventry City have done it. And they are through to the cup final. Elliot Betjeman with the strike, bouncing into the bottom corner. Coventry City have beaten Vasco da Gama to make the cup final.
For those teams not progressing to the cup knockout, there was the plate competition to crown the best of the rest. In the Masters Plate final, Corinthians came out on top, putting 2 goals past East London All-Stars to take the trophy back to Brazil.
Pinging a rocket into the back of the net. That's some lovely skill as he drives towards goal. The referee pointing to the spot from the edge of the traditional box. Steps up into the back of the net. And that is that. Corinthians win the Men's Masters Plate final, defeating East London All-Stars by 2-0.
While in the Women's Plate final, Eastern Thunder women triumphed with a single goal separating the Singaporean side from opponents Selangor FC.
Here's Anupar with the first chance and the first goal. Eastern Thunder women.
Singapore FC would ensure the men's plate stayed on home soil thanks to a 2-1 win over Ratchaburi FC in a gripping final.
Keeper gets there, no he doesn't! And it's a second for Singapore FC!
And due to the number of men's teams in the tournament, a third-tier Shield competition also saw #United go home with silverware after they beat Shanghai Shenhua 1-0. With the semi-finals done and dusted, it's nearly time for the Cup finals here in Singapore. But not before we take some time to enjoy some of the highlights both on and off the field. There's been plenty of action to get you off your seat here at the Jalan Besar Stadium, and plenty more still to come. The first of the deciders now, starting with the Masters Cup final.
Here we go, the Masters Cup final between Leicester City Masters and spectacularly the amateur team Cosmo Masters, a selection of players who play in the Cosmo League, one of the best developed amateur leagues here in Singapore. We're underway. Seb Page, one of the organisers of the Hong Kong 7 Series, alongside me. Seb, these are the stories that Sevens football absolutely thrives off.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. You know, we had all the support here for Borussia Dortmund, everyone expecting them to waltz into the final. Then you have the amateurs from Singapore who know the game, know the conditions, that upset them. And I wouldn't bet against them upsetting Leicester City here either.
Absolutely not. Well, they have met already in the group. It was Leicester City won by 2-0, but since then, Cosmo Masters really coming into their own. Some huge wins. That's really good control from Waghorn. Takes a look up, goes for goal. Oh, that is excellent. Martin Waghorn doing exactly what he's done for the last 17 years of his professional career. A stunner.
And when he gets on his left foot, you know it's dangerous. And on the edge of the box there, he just found the far corner and the keeper didn't even move. And that's the danger with these professional players. They've got that quality. If you give them a second, they can punish you.
Ball goes out to the side. Whoa, almost so close. Nearly a second for Waghorn, who was piling all the pressure on Ronnie Smollett.
It was a good play out wide from Danny Simpson, and he whipped it across the face of goal, and Waghorn got a touch on it, but not quite enough. See here, just flicked his left foot out at it. Not quite enough contact.
Here's Drinkwater, sends it forward. Simpson there in support, now picks the ball up. Drinkwater. Waghorn trying to turn and will win a free kick there. No hanging around by John Moss, who took the whistle straight to his lips.
Great use of the body by Waghorn. It's a definite foul, but probably a good one to make if he had had that space there again on his left boot.
Hero the man.
Fired that away.
Waghorn steps up. Just wide.
Wow. I thought I might be going in. From here, it looked like it was going to go in the top corner.
They look destined for it. But the scoreline remains 1-0.
Look how confident they are now on the ball. And I think they backed themselves to see out this last 2 minutes.
Absolutely. I think it's, you know, not a bad thing at all to have a slightly hesitant start. We saw Borussia Dortmund burst out the blocks, maybe not so much in terms of goal scoring, but they really controlled the games well and had a real understanding of what it was to play Sevens footballers. St Ledger sends the ball forward, Albrighton onto the pitch, and
ball out onto the road. We're getting into last chance saloon now for the Cosmo Masters. Got to see if they can find something.
30 seconds left on the clock. Can they find anything here? Moving the ball well. Leicester all back. A real battle, and they come away with it, Leicester City. And Lloyd Dyer, anyone there to support him? It's sent over, and Albrighton doesn't have the desire to chase because he knows there's only 6 seconds now on the clock. They're almost there, Leicester City, so close to being crowned champions. And that they are, Leicester City, the team to watch in this competition. A slow start, but it didn't matter at all. Leicester City prevail here at the Soccer7 Series in Singapore.
We're all professionals. You want to come here, you want to win. We've been doing this in my job for a long time now, and when you're on the pitch, all you want to do is give your best, work hard for your team. And yeah, it's great to come away with the victory.
As we've spoken, you know, you play with some amazing Premier League legends, yourself being one of them. I mean, what's special about this tournament, obviously Soccer7 series?
A lot of good camaraderie off the pitch. We help each other, we work hard for each other. In whatever environment you're in, whatever team you're in, just work hard for your friends. You're on there to do a job. So yeah, it's good friends. We'll have a good party tonight. You might see you at some point. So yeah, all good.
Leicester City Masters would get more silverware to sit alongside their Premier League trophy. After the break, we'll be back with the Women's and Men's Cup finals from the Soccer7 series in Singapore. Don't go away. Welcome back to glorious Singapore for the Soccer7 series. We've already seen the Masters Cup final winners crowned, but there are still 2 finals to go as we dive straight back into the action with the Women's Cup final.
Here we go then, Women's Cup final. Match number 91 of the Soccer7 series, Singapore 2025. 2 of the best sides in this competition. Shanghai Shenhua women coming up against QPR Hoops. There we go then, Women's Cup final is underway here at the Jalan Besar. QPR Hoops playing in the gold. Going from left to right on your screens, coming up against Shanghai Shenhua women. Interesting to note the starting lineup here for Shanghai Shenhua. They started the semi-final, they brought Yu Jiahui and Fu Yi. This time around they've gone with just the number 8, Yu Jiahui up front. Fu Yi in that semi-final victory against #United Women was playing in almost a defensive role, but got forward often. There's plenty of quality. It's that number 7 there, Cheng Jia-yi. Nice and silky on the ball in central midfield. She scored a couple of goals in their semi-final win. And that's Zhong Shui-sin, Shanghai Shenhua women's side, Asian University champions in 2024. Scored 16 goals on their way into this final. Could be another one there. Decent effort from time in.
Struck it really well. It wasn't that far over.
There's Stanley. There's been a good outlet for the Hoops up front. Ziadek has contributed with goals herself as well. Coming close from range was Gotch.
It's not a bad effort at all. I was going to say, for Hoops to have any chance, I feel they need to score first in this one, and that was a great effort.
A couple of shots from distance already. One from time in, the other one coming from Gotch. Here's Ding Lei, drawing the opportunity to get forward into the number 8, Yu. Trying a quick shot on the turn. Too many gold shirts in the way. And it's Doyle. Stopped it forward to Stanley. Isolated up front. 3 at the back for Shanghai Shenhua, but they've got players who can play in a number of different positions. Very comfortable in different areas of the pitch. There's Yu. Again, steps across. Lovely turn. Yu Jiahui, what a goal! Oh, beautiful stuff from Shanghai Shenhua. And Yu Jiahui, who's been a star for them up front, comes up with a big goal in the final.
And this is why they've been so dangerous through this whole tournament. As soon as they get a sniff of goal, their quality shows. And what a finish that is. Just so quick, and with the outside of the boot, with the unrushing keeper, had absolutely no chance at all.
And she goes again in behind that Hoops defense. Is she going to get to it first? Oh, that's the goalkeeper, Crosby. There's Hill. Overhits that one, Hill.
This is where I fear it's going to be one step too far for QPR Hoops.
I'm just having a look at Crosby there in your picture. Beaten by Yu Jiahui. But she was quick off her line there to deny Yu Jiahui.
Yeah, and
raced in behind.
And keep QPR Hoops in the game.
Time in. Launches it into Zheng. That's Cheng Jia-yi. Zhong Shui-sin. Exerting so much control here. Sways in with the effort. Another save had to be made by Crosby. Here are the hoops. Might have been handball there. Referee plays the advantage. Could be a chance here. Stanley's in the box. Oh, important touch away from the number 6, So Chui. It's picked up by the hoops again. Searle.
Looked like a double handball on that chance from me earlier on.
Well, let's see if we can have a look at that.
That was
now hand
into
in the body, right?
Yeah.
Not extended away from the body. But a chance here for the hoops. Another shot from outside the box. That was a Gotch once more. Big second half here in the Women's Cup final. Shanghai Shenhua have been comfortable. Could be even more comfortable. Great shot, strong save. That's Chung again. Should be a tap in. And it is an early goal once more for Shanghai Shenhua. Right at the start of this second half. Yu Jiahui once more getting herself on the score sheet.
It's unlucky for the QPR keeper, making a great save. After that shot, palmed it away, but the ball just... The Shanghai Shenhua woman player was alert to the rebound and it came back in, and that was an easy finish for a 5th goal this tournament now.
I think Shanghai Shenhua women, we've been so impressed, Seb, with the performance that we've seen from them in the groups, in the knockouts. And we were saying as well, coming into this, they'd be the favorites.
Definitely. And I'm not surprised by his performance, and I think they could get some more if they want them.
Here they go, Yu Jiahui. That's Tung alongside her, and I wonder if she was just going for the hat-trick there.
I think so. She deserves to be greedy for this one.
Shanghai Shenhua women well on their way to a win in this cup final. But the hoops still trying to chase, not giving up.
Yeah, the hoops will go right to the end, giving a brilliant account of themselves on this first trip out to Singapore for them.
Makoska with the effort. Going for a late goal here, the hoops. And the celebrations have started on the bench for Shanghai Shenhua women. Just waiting for that final whistle. And there it is, Shanghai Shenhua women. A dominant campaign at the Soccer7 series. 2 goals for Yu Jiahui. Gives them the win in the cup final. And she has been named as the player of the women's tournament. Yu Jiahui, congratulations to her. And congratulations to Shanghai Shenhua women. Finishes 2-0 to the Chinese side.
Congratulations, Shanghai Shenhua. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very happy, and we enjoy this game. It's very, very fun.
And you guys are so close. I can see how good is your. How close are you as a team together?
Yes. We are the classmates, so we look like sisters.
Congratulations to you, and I hope you enjoy as well with your teammates. Shanghai Shenhua, the champion of the Women's Cup.
Shanghai Shenhua women a hard act to follow after winning every game in Singapore. But time now for the Men's Cup final as we hand back to your commentary team.
The final game of the tournament, the Men's Cup final, Corinthians up against Coventry City. And very few names in world football carry the weight that Corinthians do, known worldwide for their flair, their skill, their intelligence on the ball and their work rate off it. Coventry City competing incredibly well in the championship. Well, this is a very young Coventry City squad, but one that were unbeaten in the group and will have really impressed with their maturity and all the work rate and youth that you'd expect from a set of hungry teenage players. And we're underway. Corinthians kicking us off in this final match of the Soccer7 series. Well, Seb Page, this is a really exciting matchup because Corinthians, we obviously expect so much from them. They're masters already winning the plate competition. We've seen the physicality, but we saw that against Vasco da Gama as well, and Coventry City had all the answers for it.
Yeah, it's a really interesting matchup. Corinthians bringing so much flair to this tournament, but they've got the aggression to go with it. But Coventry showed what they've got against Vasco too. So yeah, looking forward to this final. What's brilliant with Corinthians bringing 3 sides out, obviously their women's team and the Masters team too. They've just got such a big crowd in the stands now for this final. There's a lot of noise coming from them too.
As you just spoke about, the Masters team with the medals hung around their neck. As Coventry City winning the attacking free kick, and it is Kai Yearn who stands over this. Goes for goal. Oh, that is spectacular. Kai Yearn, the captain, you can take a bow. Spread those arms wide. The prepared celebration. Well, we are left speechless after that. Excellent. Ivo Alves diving. Well, he was quite some way out as well, the free kick going the way of Coventry City, and boy did they make the most of it.
Really high intensity start to this game.
Alba Junior sends the ball off to the edge of the area, gets the strike away. Well, a big moment and a big save from the Coventry City goalkeeper, Oscar Varney. Well, it flashed in so quickly.
Teed up. Great curl on the ball, but the keeper got a hand to it.
Oh, they're holding their own so well, the youth of Coventry City. Because they've been under a lot of pressure. They've always had a response. As space now opens up and driving through. Wow, that's an excellent block. And is it Kai Yearn who was flying in? I think it might have been. The captain who scored down one end. And I think that was him whizzing through. It is. Well, what a performance. Let's take a look back at this. The strike came in. The keeper just almost got there, but it was Kai Yearn who made the all-important block. Well, after scoring down one end, a goal-saving block in the end of this first half, down the other. It flashes across the face of goal. No one there to meet it. There was never really any pressure on it because there was nobody there from Corinthians. And at half-time, it's the youth of Coventry City who lead the Brazilian Giants by 1-0. The second half of the Men's Cup final here at the Soccer7 Series in Singapore. This young team they've brought over, players who, well, maybe watched later on in the window to go out on loan. A few of these players have had loan spells away from the club. Mostly teenagers, but so much skill. As Batanwi gets away. He has all the flair. Driving into the area now. Toluwaloju sets something up nice. It's headed out and over. Finney was there and waiting. It's a headed ball looping over the bar. Well, it's a nervy position to be in for Coventry City because we've seen how quickly games can change. As, well, they have won an attacking free kick, and we know what happened from the last one. Yearn steps up, goes for goal again. Oh, and it's a second. And now they have the cushion. Coventry City replicating the PK Humble celebration as they split off to the side. And once again, it's come from a superb free kick taken by Kai Yearn. Well, he just has a way of unlocking defences. This will be the telling angle. There it is, the guiding header into the back of the net. And Coventry City lead by 2-0. So Tristan Batanwi back on the score sheet again. It's been so hard to keep him off it, and he has that flair and that real confidence in the box. Such a danger. And now Corinthians really have to push. So we need to find 2 goals and come from behind. And this is a big opportunity and a huge save. And the follow-up's not there. Oscar Varney making himself exceptionally big once again. Well, what a player he is. The 18-year-old who only recently joined from Fulham's academy. What a shrewd signing he is.
It's a huge save, that. What a time for Corinthians to get one back. Really put the pressure on, but Coventry keep their 2-goal lead.
Heavy touch. from Jorginho. Corinthians trying to find the right opportunity. They strike another huge save and a very good block. Well, Oscar Varney, this is some form to keep Corinthians out.
Another brilliant save by the keeper, and he pushed it out. And the Corinthians man followed it up, but it was a brilliant challenge from the defender.
And it's done. Coventry City have won it. Champions in the Men's Cup in the Soccer7 Series in Singapore, against all the odds. And the celebrations, well, they'll be wild.
Buzzing, really, really buzzing. It took a bit of time to sort of get used to the football. Obviously yesterday we started slow, but I think we really got to grips with it today. And obviously we won in the end, so we're buzzing. A new type of football, new conditions, but we just ran into it head first. And in the end we sort of got to grips with it, and we're all really, really happy.
Coventry City win the Men's Cup here at the Soccer7 Series Singapore 2025.
That's all from us at the Soccer7 Series as we bid farewell to a unique tournament of faster football that thrilled from start to finish.
What a chance.
Goes for goal. Oh, that is excellent. A stunner.
3 incredible cup finals and 3 champions crowned. Leicester City Masters, Shanghai Shenhua Women and Coventry City all go home with top honours and plenty to celebrate. As the sun sets on this beautiful city, it's goodbye from Singapore.